maybe at some time in history.
Coffee, orange juice, eggs Benedict. Okay, I'm picking up some food right now.
Nice. Where are you? All right, let me play a message.
Why the fuck you talk about blue laws? I got blue balls. Can you get back to the talking of the eating of the ass?
I also want to know if blue balls is real. I don't think it is. I think that's an excuse by guys to, again, force women into action by claiming they're going to get blue balls. Because what? Just go home and jerk off yourself. You don't get blue balls. What are you talking about? You're saying that if I don't complete you, then you're going to get blue balls. Look out the Wikipedia blue balls and see if it's legit. Because I don't know if blue balls are legit.
That is a lie. That is a lie. I'm not taking no shot. I know how to take care of myself. I'm not eating nobody's ass to survive no coronavirus, because that is a goddamn lie. No such fucking thing. That's just some nasty shit.
Again, this is a parody comedy show. Super High Man is not a doctor. He's a food deliverer, and he also has OCD. He's a germaphobe, and he's just making a joke. Do not. If you can prevent yourself from rimming or eating ass, please avoid doing that.
Hello, this is friend of Bill again, and the way the vaccine works is that it takes a little bit of the ass juice, because that's what the infection is basically consists of, the molecule of ass juice. These are all very technical terms, so I hope you can follow along. And you just inject a little bit of the ass juice into the body via the vaccine, and then your body becomes accustomed to it existing and being better able to fight those sort of viral and in some cases bacterial agents. This is all science.
See, now some go out there and say, "See, I heard
That's
on
facts.
stereo.
That's facts right there.
I heard on stereo that the vaccine is partly ass juice." So
that's a fact.
I know for a fact that there is ass juice in the vaccine. So don't take it. It's going to harm you, and it's going to make you less intelligent, and it's going to lower your immune system, and it's going to make you love eating ass if you take the vaccine. That's what we're all worried about.
They got blue balls back in the olden time, but hell, I ain't heard about it in ages now. Blue balls was around.
So there was a blue balls pandemic at one point in history. All right, I was just making sure, because I just thought you could just masturbate and you wouldn't have blue balls if you just took care of it yourself, but maybe there was no privacy. We started the show by saying that if you can't find privacy, go to the library like Super High Man used to do and just masturbate into books.
Oh yeah,
and
it's the best.
I'm sending the Massachusetts police to the library to take a DNA test from many of the books he mentioned, and hopefully they will get. He's a serial masturbator. He murdered a lot of books in that library, and I don't know fuck it. He left a lot of books. Who knew? That you were into bookiality.
Male Smurfs everywhere are like, hold my beer.
What happened?
Male Smurfs everywhere are like, hold my beer. I was saying, is there such a thing as blue balls? We went from blue laws to blue balls. Is it real? I don't believe blue balls is real. I guess I have to speak to a doctor. I think it's just an excuse for men to try to get completion from the woman they're with.
Linda.Lavin is nothing but another anti-axer.
So we started the show with Super High Man revealing a lot about himself. He lost his virginity at 14. He used to masturbate in a library. He considers himself an intellectual fucker now. He's not, he's a vegan, and he'll only have sex with women he finds intellectually compatible. He would like to be a sex counselor. So if you've had any sexual trauma and you'd like to work through it right now on the show, feel free to if you're out there and you've had sexual trauma and you want to talk about it, we will try to hopefully help you. I'm a comedian from New York City. I don't know why I'm talking like Obama. And I've done stand-up comedy for 30 years, so I'm his sidekick. But he believes that, again, I don't know if it's true or it's a character he's playing, but he believes in eating ass as therapy. Take it for what you want. I'm not sure if that's true. Yeah, so Super High Man is in Missouri. He's a food deliverer. I am a stand-up comic in New York City, and this is our show. Feel free to leave a message. So we've come full circle in the show, and we went to blue laws. We were talking about religion. We were also talking about investing. If you have time today, sign up with the Robinhood app, make a small deposit, and start buying fractional stocks. You don't have to buy a full stock. You can buy fractional stocks. That's totally up to you. And if you want to leave a comment about anything, feel free. So let me tell you about my history, my sexual history, I guess. No, I don't want to do that. I think Super High Man is a guy that believes in Medicare for all. I think he believes in universal education for all. I think he believes in UBI. Right? Is that correct?
Yeah, I do.
I think he also. I think we both believe that. Again, religion, it can be subjugating, and it's probably not healthy. It probably affects you and your sexual life and your viewpoints, and we believe that it's a bit of brainwashing. Let's play a message.
Once again, this is the representative from Robinhood. We do not authorize this show to use our name in any way for perpetuity. We do not sponsor the show, support the show in any way. And if there's any sort of side effects from listening to the show, we just recommend you consult your own legal authority. Thank you again. Once again, no affiliation with ComedyVampire or Super Highwayman. We do not condone or support the eating of ass or the disparaging of an entire population of believers. Thank you very much.
BidU just hit all-time high. I didn't even know I invested in BidU. I'm totally confused on what BidU is, but yes, you should go to Robinhood. Me and Super Hyman both do delivery. I don't do delivery. I drive Uber, Lyft, and he does Postmates. But you should really be investing. You should find an investing app, something like Robinhood. We're not saying that we are promoting it. Just check out the Robinhood app and put some money in. And try to invest, because there's no other way to really, unless you're going to start your own business or unless you're going to get famous on stereo, there is no way for you to get ahead. So I highly recommend, if you have any questions, I just signed up for Robinhood, so I'm really an early investor, but you really have to start investing yourself, or you end up fucking delivering Postmates for the rest of your life. You're going to be delivering pancakes to rich people and cigarettes and alcohol. So you want to avoid that. You want to avoid our lives.
Are you going to change the title or what?
Yes, we should. We definitely should change the title to something else. Let me change the title. What would anybody recommend a title for me to change it to? I don't know. I know. How about
I'm sorry. I'm dealing with a issue at this restaurant.
Oh no, what's happening?
He mischarged my Postmate card and then declined it and tried to reverse it. So now I got to wait for Postmates to contact me back.
That's the worst.
Yeah, and then he tried to blame me for it. Started raising his voice and yelling at me, but then as soon as somebody else walks in, he calms down immediately. It was fucking ridiculous.
That's the thing. That's why you got to invest, and that's why you should just be driving.
Oh
Lyft.
yeah, I know. Well, that's why I record
much,
everything everywhere I go too.
Yeah, it's too much of a hassle, man. That's why for side gigs, you got to start. And you should want to invest so bad. So you go home today and you link up your account and you just put $10 in there, $20 in there. Yeah, but that's what people don't realize about Postmates. There's so much.
He was charging the card, and then he went to charge 15% tip gratuity on there, which you're not supposed to do with Postmates. So he voided it because he wanted to charge the the 15% gratuity, and then tried to recharge it, and it declined because he's charging it twice, and they only have the card set up for one swipe. So now I have to wait for Postmates to contact me back. And I need a detailed printout. Yeah. I'm sorry, Vampire. I'm bringing the show down right now. I'm dealing with this situation.
The restaurant?
What's up? It's a little cafe out here in Afton, south part of St. Louis.
Let me hit the message. Just hang in there, buddy.
Linda suggests the title as I ain't eating no ass.
Yeah.
I tried to change the title to something less harsh.
No, you're good. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Awesome. Here, it should be ready.
I think all that nonsense is going to be a thing of the past because, unless I'm mistaken, Uber bought Postmates.
Yeah, Uber did buy Postmates.
And because they want to expand the types of deliveries they have, etc. Yep. I don't know if that went through or failed because I noticed in the Uber app that they've hooked up with this company I've never heard of called Corner Shop. Yeah. So that makes me question whether or not they've just moved away from Postmates and just went with another thing. But Corner Shop is more grocery, and Postmates is sort of anything.
Yeah, they're basically buying up like all the small like little companies.
Yeah, I've never heard of Corner Shop. I'm not familiar.
Nice to meet you. You have a great day, okay?
You too.
You're all straight.
Yeah. This is interesting.
So I wonder what Corner Shop is all about. Corner Shop app.
I'm pretty sure Corner Shop is like there's this app here. I forget the name of it, but basically it's like a mini Amazon. They have they have their own Amazon distribution type place, and instead of going to pick something up, you just go to their place and they have somebody there bagging everything up, and they have a bunch. It's basically for people that want late night munchies.
Yeah, I'm downloading it right now.
But there's a bunch of these different places opening up. I finally got my fucking shit done. Postmates finally updated, put more money on the card. But this dude's fucked up. He gave me 2 receipts. One receipt has the tip on it, and the other receipt does not have the tip on it. So I took a picture of both of them because, dude, I can't stand motherfuckers, man. Goddamn piece of shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's the transaction and the money made from this transaction. It's not worth all the effort. You know what I'm saying? Right. At the end of the day, it's really.
And he's like, oh, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. And oh man, I hate to I really hate to bring race into anything, but I know for a fact he would not have been that way, because as soon as this other Postmates person walked in, he flipped from evil motherfucker to super nice Middle Eastern guy.
That's why people say think racism, but yeah, he treated the other guy differently than you did. We lost you again. I can't hear you, Super High Man. So Super High Man was in the middle of the delivery for Postmates, and he believes that he was just treated improperly. Some racism is afoot. That's what we get, though, right? We're talking some bad shit, so it's carting around. He may have disconnected. Anyway, if you want to speak on any topic, we want to ask any questions. We're speaking about sexual trauma. If you've had sexual trauma or you feel it affects like, what are we talking about today? We're going in and out. Super high man. So feel free to come. I lost you, buddy. There you are.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay, did you hear me ranting, or did my rant get completely?
I think luckily you got cut off. What, you have to start over now. You're not gonna have the same emotion though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have the same emotion. No, I don't like looking at shit from race unless it actually like is a racial thing. Like I like looking at things from a humanist point of there are good people and there are bad people that act in certain ways. But when it's proven that it was done because of race, then I gotta call it out, right? I gotta fucking call it out. And that dude's a piece of shit. And I'm gonna call the Better Business Bureau and I'm gonna report his company. And I'm gonna fucking have 5 of my friends call the Better Business Bureau and report his company. Because that's what you do in the fucking Me Too movement age, baby. We motherfucking goddamn get rid of the hate. Fuck that guy. I'm canceling Afton fucking delicatessen, whatever the fuck it is. Oh my god, I just realized Postmates is gonna fucking get a copy of this show and fire me. They're gonna be like, you cannot be doing a radio podcast while fucking postmating.
That's exactly what I think all the time with everything, with every job, like Uber, Lyft, my job. That's why, you definitely you have to worry about some of the things, that's if somebody was actually listening. That's why I think, a lot of times you have to be so careful. Even I tell this to Curtis all the time. Like I would love to have an outrageous show, tell my life and make all these jokes. But unfortunately, you can't do that in this society because someone could do exactly what you're going to do to that guy to us. If they wanted to fuck with us,
right.
They could do this. They could do the same thing. So you have to be really careful of your topics. I got 3 messages.
Well, I didn't catch the first portion of your show, but I did catch a bit of some of the confessions, if you want to call it that. And as unique as Superhighwayman's stories, I would say that everybody, in quotes, has a similar story. And so I think that's part of the problem, is that people don't realize how normal these experiences are. I mean, some of the things I caught, at least at the end, I was like, yep, in my mind, yep, that happened to me, yep, that happened to me. And relationship trauma is something that sort of indoctrinates you and stays with you and affects how you relate to future relationships. So I think a lot of people are just going, yeah, that's all, typical stuff, but they feel so unique to each of us.
Yep, that's true, man.
But the question is, do you want to keep talking about the Middle Eastern guy? You want to leave that aside, the racial incident you just had, and you want to go back to?
I'm over it. No, I'm over it. I'm over it. Look, it happened. It pissed me off. I'll probably forget about it, and I probably won't do shit. But that's the good thing about stereo. If I wasn't on stereo right now, I'd be fuming until I got home, and then I'd probably fucking find something that my wife does that pisses me off, and then get in a fucking fight.
Yeah, I mean, I would tell you that when I drive Uber Lyft, so I've told you this before. So when I drive Uber Lyft, I normally don't pick up anybody less than a 4.8. So if your rating is below 4.8, I won't pick you up because I don't want to have a bad incident. Because if I do the same thing. If I have a bad incident, I'm usually done for the day. I'm just going to go home. It's not worth my time and energy. I just feel like it's not worth it. This is not worth it. If this is the way this day is going to go, I'm not in the right frame of mind. I tell everybody around me, I have to be in the right frame of mind to drive for Uber and Lyft. You can't go there tired. You can't go. You got to have the right frame of mind.
You ever notice, like, in this situation, the regular thing for me to do would be to call you a pussy, right?
Right.
No, but for real, the regular thing would be like to call you a pussy. But like we figured out last time, that's wrong. Because we're normally calling men pussies like it's a bad thing. And we keep doing all these things that we keep calling each other. We should just call each other penises. Be like, dude, you're being a penis, a soft penis. Like, we need to stop calling each other pussies, because pussies fucking go through child labor and they're not fucking goddamn weak, bruh. That's one of the strongest muscles on the planet. We got to stop fucking calling each other pussies like it's a bad thing, like it's a sign of weakness. Like, we should call each other soft penises from now on. Whenever somebody does something that we consider weak, we should call them soft penises and not call them pussies.
We talked about that last show, that some of these words, whether it be
Yeah.
retard or gay,
Oh,
have been put to our lexicon by society, by the friends we hang out with, by what we think is cool. And to pull them out of your lexicon is very difficult, like it is to pull out religion. That's how, that's the nature of the world, right? Everybody gets brainwashed into acting a certain way. That Middle Eastern guy was raised a certain way, right? When I was growing up, gay, retard, all those words was thrown around very easily. And now people are like, oh, you shouldn't be so PC. Why do you have to be so politically correct? Because it does have an effect. All these words do have an effect. You can't say it doesn't. You can't say it's just words. It does have an effect. These things do affect people, so you do have to try to adjust your behavior for sure. Let's play some messages.
We need Twangy. We need Twangy to do like a remix of that Me Too little ditty that Superhighway Man just made.
I think we probably lost Twangy. I think we lost him.
But he definitely would have made you feel better.
Yeah, he would have.
I think eating.
He's probably doing a show right now.
Oh, I'm sorry, Harmony. Harmony just said something about eating ass and I missed it. So my apologies.
Oh.
Yeah, we missed it.
That was nothing.
Yo, what's up, Super High Man? I agree. You gotta be careful on your topics, but I always love you guys' topics, man. Our Super High Man is fucking hilarious. But yo, bro, I just ordered some weed. Bluefin tuna. It's blueberry kush with tuna kush. It's gonna be amazing, bro. I don't know if you tried tuna kush. It burns the shit out of your eyes. And guys, I got a fight coming up January 9th. Don't forget to watch it on YouTube. Holla at your boy.
Oh, yeah. That's right. He's the fighter. Oh, yeah. Go on his Instagram. He's like a backyard brawler, bro. Like, I'm trying to support this guy for sure. I might try and manage him. He might be look, I'm trying to manage everybody, bro. I need that 15%. I'll take you to higher heights. But I got some Hindu Kush mixed with some Girl Scout cookies. It's called Hindu cookies.
I'm following him. Ty is graduating college, London. Fan, traveled the world, fighter for sport, mad respect, keep it 100. So he's got a fight coming up. So I think he's got his Instagram.
I think it's January 9th. I think it's January 9th.
I'll definitely check him out.
Hell yeah. I like to support everybody I meet. The reason why I try and support people, I try to see people I can vibe with. Because, like, I'm being so serious. Like, I know it's a joke, but, like, I'm serious about, like, wanting to manage people. Because my wife told me that I'd be a really good manager. And I think that I used to be in a fraternity. And I don't know if you were ever in a fraternity or, no fraternity people. But if you know fraternity people, you know what the rush chairman is, right? The guy who does the recruitment. I was the rush chairman for 3 years. I was the guy who decided like who was going to join the fraternity. I did the recruitment. I talked to the people. I got them to join. I was pretty fucking good at what I did, man. Like, you're only supposed to do that shit for like a year. but like motherfuckers wanted me to keep doing it because I was so fucking good at it. And like that's why I'm trying to get into like legitimate management. Like I think like I seriously think that we can fucking put on a fucking show and make this shit go somewhere. Seriously. I think it'd be great. Like me and my homeboy, Real Talk All Day, we do the Cop and Stoner show. I'm trying to get that shit off the ground. I'm trying to basically create a fucking network of where when people are on stereo or on, you know, listening, they'll know where to go. Trying to make that shit happen. At the same time doing Postmates. Fucking goddamn it. That's how
What
you
was
gotta do. You
your
gotta grind.
what was the name of your fraternity?
Pi Kappa Alpha. Oh shit, that's a lot of information. Like if you you could definitely find out who I am by that small amount of information.
Let's play a message.
Yeah.
Yo, and Comedy Vampire, thanks for the follow, dog. And I just want to tell you, bro, follow me on Instagram. I hit you up with a follow, bro.
Hell yeah. Hey,
By the way,
we should do a show during his fight and like watch his fight live and fucking commentate the fight. That would be dope.
absolutely. I love.
All right, I'm about to deliver a bunch of food, so I'm gonna be on mute for a good 2 minutes.
All right, so we got 9 messages. We're gonna get them going right now.
Thank you very much. I was about to say that's the strongest thing that you could be called. Being called a pussy means that you are literally the greatest of all time. You are a life giver. You are phenomenal.
I mean, me and Super High Man, as there's. I'm sorry for the fire. We're definitely trying to change the way we speak. Trying to take words out of our lexicon. So yes, we're going to try to do that.
Hi, I'm calling from the Erectile Dysfunction Council, and we want to say that we do not endorse ...
I'm not sure what he's referencing there.
Yeah, boy. I know you're saying, though, can't be talking shit behind people's back either. I'm not that kind of guy, bro. I don't, you know what I mean? If I catch myself talking about somebody, I'll stop myself right away, you know? It's just rude, bro. You can't just be talking about people and then, you know what I mean? And calling people pussies. That word is in, you know what I mean? It should be punani, bro. I'm just fucking with you.
These words come from misogynists with out the toolery to satisfy their partners and confused and unwanted individuals.
That is true, and it's really hard to deprogram yourself when those words are in your brain, and that's what we're trying to do here. We're supporting each other. It's like Bad Words Anonymous or something. BAA. Bah.
Bro, you don't understand how many times I go through this with people. I tell them this all the time. Like, bro, we need to stop calling men and people pussies, because pussies is an how can I say it? An example of good, of greatness. How can I say this? Childbirth, you know, it goes through the pussy. Like the tribulations and trials the pussy goes through, bro. I don't know any man who would probably be able to deal with that shit for the most part. But Dubai is something I've been trying to talk to people about, but they look at me like I'm crazy. So I'm kind of glad you said this as well. And yeah, it's just more people need to understand that.
And I think in the comedy world, Super High Man, a lot of the older comics are trying to say, no, it's okay to keep saying those words. Stop, stop telling people what they can and cannot say. And we're saying, again, we're like, I'm older, but you're the newer generation. We're saying, you got to stop saying those words. Those words are hurtful. They're not necessary. You got to come up with something better. And, a lot of older comics just don't agree with that. But I think the younger society is going to try to make those adjustments. So we'll see. I mean, but it's going to take some deep pro.
Yeah. I think you can be funny without being abusive.
Right.
Yeah,
message.
absolutely.
Does Tybo ever fight high? Serious question.
I bet.
I hope so.
I bet. I
I
bet he
hope so.
does. I know. The Diaz brothers would love to be able to fight high. I love UFC. I love fighting. I love talking about it. I love getting hyped up for fights. So, I definitely, yeah, man. Tybo, keep giving us information on your fight.
Should we do? Hey, because I saw somebody on here before, doing a stereo live show during the last UFC fight. Should we try and make that a thing? Because I love UFC too. Dude, I'm down. Let's make that a fucking thing.
Yeah, that's why if we live closer, there's guys who live stream that shit. So like you just sit and watch and live stream and talk. You know, I'm sure it's difficult, but I would love to do that. Let's play a message.
Yo, mad respect to Superman 420. Mad respect, bro. I know you follow me on Instagram. I follow you, bro. You're the man. And yo, mad respect to Vampire, ComedyVampire, bro. You're good shit. I just hit you up with a follow too, bro. So let's put together a group here for fuck's sake.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, give us more info on your fight.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Where's it place? How many rounds? What styling are we talking
Vampire
about?
losing.
What's your record?
He's back. Yeah. He's back. You're back, Vampire. You popped out for a little bit.
I put my Wi-Fi on, make sure I don't do that.
Yeah. If you're at home,
yes, because support is an action word. You can't support without action, so I love it. I just caught this show for the first time. This is my third day on stereo, and I love this joint.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. We're here for the love.
That's the great.
That's what we're here for. We're here for the healing and the love.
Right. I mean, we definitely have to change some minds out there. A lot of people have programmed to think a certain way, and I'm sure a lot of the stuff we say is not comfortable and not things that people want to hear. But these changes have to take place. Let's play a message.
Super High Man, yeah, I was in a fraternity, bro. I was in Delta Upsilon down in London, College Town. But, it was a different experience. I sold weed out of there, but, met a lot of girls, bro. Had a lot of fun. You know how it is. College Town, fucking bars everywhere, bro. Lined up at 9 o'clock, 100 people. But, yeah, I did an internship in Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. I bartended on the ocean. But, yeah, I hear you, bro. That's fucked up. We were both in fraternities. Mad respect, bro. Mad respect.
Yeah, and man. Fraternity life is some wild shit.
And ladies, please keep, as we're talking about all male fraternities, ladies who are listening, please keep leaving us messages because this show definitely needs more female energy.
Yo, respect, Super High Man, bro. We got love you, bro. Mad respect, though, for saying that. You're always a good man. You're always talking good. Mad respect to the host here. These guys, you know what I mean? We should do a show, bro, and we should do a good one.
Yeah, man. We'll make it happen.
That's the other.
But dude, I do like to see the ladies come in and speak their mind, because I feel like even though, this is a pretty open, I feel like, just like in regular life, women don't feel like they're heard. And I'm all about fucking, hearing everybody. I want women to feel comfortable to say whatever they want. Like, women should be able to be as dirty as they want, say whatever they want, fucking enjoy life.
And, Curtis was always talking about doing a big sort of cross-platform show where you could have like 6, how the people do Zoom calls. I mean, I would love to have a show where there's more, where we had a third, like, we definitely need a woman interjecting, like my girlfriend or your partner or whoever. But, Curtis has talked about it for years, like, having multiple people on a show, which I think makes it better. So, yeah, if we can make that happen, that'd be great. I'm going to play another message. Hope it's a lady.
You
Curtis.
guys have to stop pretending like you're undercover. You've given out your names. You've called each other your first names. You've told your locations. You've told your WhatsApp and Instagram associations and all these different groups, all the personal confessions, locations, ages, fraternities. I mean, if you guys are undercover, trust me, your cover's blown.
That just
Yeah, my
comes from
cover's
fear.
pretty much blown.
We just have a lot of fear of society, fear of ramifications from the powers that be. And Curtis knows this. I've always had a fear of, like, if the show goes too far, somebody could blackmail me with it, whether it be a family, my family, or girlfriends, boyfriends, ex-wives, wives, a job. That's what I'm always worried about. I'm more worried about the ramifications. Like so that's why we have to say it's parody and comedy. This is all just comedy. We don't mean a word of it. We're just joking around.
Superhighwayman would also like the disparaging use of the word asshole.
What?
He's being the devil's advocate of the PI police. He's saying that if we start to stop words like pussy and retard or gay, then people are going to say stop saying asshole. That's a slippery slope towards ending free speech.
No. Look. If you want to call somebody a pussy, call them a pussy. I'm just going to call you a soft penis because you have no idea that what you're calling that person. Or I'm going to say, oh, they're a very strong individual that is able to take a lot of stress and pressure and still come out on top. That's a very nice thing to say about that person. They are a pussy.
That's all. We're just trying to fight back. We're going to let you say what you want. We're going to fight.
Dude, we're trying to just change the meaning of how words are interpreted so that they're interpreted correctly. That's all. Keep saying pussy. It's fine. I'm just going to interpret it correctly for people.
And words have ramifications, right? You can't just run around saying the N-word either. There's ramifications to some words, so be careful. Just be careful. That's all we're saying.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, bro. Super high, man. Fucking A, bro. Listen to this. I'm telling you, bro, this is going to be a raw dog fight. This motherfucker has done like 5 years pen time. He just got out, bro. He's 275 fucking pounds. He's a mean looking boy. It's going to be a raw fucking fight. It ain't going to be like UFC. It's going to be better. So, yeah, if you guys want to do that, I appreciate it. But, yeah, thank you for the respect, guys. Mad respect.
Jesus.
I'll send you a message, Tybo, and we'll get that set up. I'll send you a message on IG, and we'll get that set up for sure.
Tybo was fighting a 270 pound ex-con. We definitely need the date of the fight. When is it scheduled?
I think his live stream on YouTube. He's gonna let us know, but I think his live stream on YouTube. I think all the information's on his Instagram, so people should definitely go on his Instagram and check him out. But yeah, I'm gonna start. This is how I'm gonna make my money. I'm gonna start promoting him. All right, I'm gonna get this 15%. Like, I'm not gonna charge until we start making money for real. But I'm gonna start fucking getting the word out there. That's all I want to do. I just want to sit at home making phone calls and promoting people and managing. That's really all I want to do in the end.
Sorry for all that. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I understand. Are you getting a blowjob again? Is that what's going on?
I just woke up my girlfriend because I had to get my charger out of there. My phone keeps dying.
ComedyVampire has gotten 3 hand jobs and 2 blowjobs on air this morning. This is the best show on stereo. It's fucking crazy. I'm pretty sure when he was on the he had muted it for a minute. I believe he was getting pegged at that time. This is the best show on stereo. You got to come back for more.
I hate to out my girlfriend, but she would do it. She definitely would do it. There's no doubt about it. You try time. I'm doing this show. All right, here we go.
Let her use a mini peg.
No, I don't want to be pegged. I don't. She can play with. Oh.
It doesn't matter to you guys that Dana White, of course, the some would call brilliant creator of UFC in terms of organizing, et cetera, and turning it into this, multi-billion-dollar enterprise, is a big-time Trump supporter. Like, actively does videos and talks shit about the left and publicly endorses and all these different things. He mixes his politics with his organization. Some would say dangerously. Does that matter to you? It's sort of like the Bill Cosby argument with do you separate the artist or the entertainer with what they've done?
I mean, I'll take this one. I
I'll
I
take
just
that.
spoke on the Bill Cosby thing.
Go ahead.
I just spoke on the Bill Cosby thing yesterday. Funny enough, but I'm gonna start with the Dana White situation first. Dana White, as a businessman, is a genius. As a personal individual, is a piece of shit. Politically, I don't align with his politics, but a lot of people on the left do the same thing with their businesses. So I can't fault him for aligning himself with Trump as a capitalist. I can't do that. I can find error in his politics because I disagree with it. But as a capitalist, I can't fault him for aligning with Trump. It was a very smart business move, and he made a lot of money out of it. But yeah, I think he's a piece of shit as an individual. Now, with Bill Cosby, Cliff Huxtable, the character on the Cosby Show, is forever a part of my childhood and made me want to be a better person in life. Bill Cosby, the individual, is a piece of shit, rapist. If and I think that he should have been brought forward a long time ago to be these things that he's done, because I don't think that non-consensual sex or semi-consensual sex is acceptable at all. Drugging people is not cool, even though Cardi B says it's okay. Drugging people and having sex with them against their will is not right. So fuck both of them as individuals. I respect their capitalism.
My take on that is that most businessmen, most very highly successful businessmen, they are probably have a lack of empathy and compassion across the board. I just think there's no way.
Narcissist.
Yeah, the narcissist. So I don't think there's any way. I'm not saying they all are. I would say 80% of them are. Dana White, you hit it right. I agree exactly how you put it. He probably underpays his fighters. I hope eventually,
piece of shit.
He changes his ways. I mean, Dana White is the president of UFC. That's what we're talking about. It's a fighting organization, and he doesn't. I think he is a Trump supporter, and he probably doesn't. It seems like he doesn't take care of his fighters. It doesn't pay them enough.
Well,
that's
you can't blame Dana White 100%, because the managers that manage the fighters, they also have to take some responsibility, because they need to get together and form a union for the fighters, just like the boxing unions, just like the NFL unions, just like the NBA unions. The only reason they get fucked over is because they don't have a union, and the government should step in and say, hey, fighters deserve to all get out of their contracts and form a union and then renegotiate their contracts, just like they did with boxing back in the day.
And that's interesting, because so the key to life, if you want to know, is that's why when you work at a job, you always reveal your salary. Now, people will say that's not true. You always want to find out what other people are making. That's why when I talk about Postmates or Uber and Lyft, I don't lie about it. It's a really hard living to make. If you drive Uber for 12 hours in New Jersey, you're going to make about $240. You're not going to be tipped. So, I mean, you do need to always be revealing your salary. Always ask people what they make. Reveal what you make, and then ask if politely, can you tell me what you make? Because you really want to know what the market, where your value is. What's the market valuing your work at? And I think that's, and I also would say, unions are the key to America. I happen to be in a union. That's why I'm often nervous when I'm doing these shows. I am a shop steward in a union. So my job is to defend, my workers whenever they get in trouble. And a lot of them, don't know their rights. And the union definitely helps protect a lot of workers, and everybody should be supportive of unions. All right, that's enough of my rant. But I agree with your statement on Bill Cosby. I don't know what happened. It's unfortunate it took this long. If it's true that he finally got jailed, but I can't really speak on that. I guess you did a good job with Bill Cosby too. Let's take a minute.
At first it was about eating assholes, and then it was about Robin Hood and investments, and now it's about all the love.
Yes.
What do I do to entertain you all?
Yes.
A little nap. I've fallen asleep twice, and these guys are still alive. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Yes. I'm so happy. I literally came home because I needed to smoke weed because I was so mad about that last interaction, and that little bit of music from Twangy. I'm so happy again. I don't even need to smoke. Like, I'm in such a better mood now. Thank you, Twangy. You are my fucking drug of choice. I love you. I love you, Twangy.
You really got to get into the weed business, though. I think that's where you really should.
Yeah, I should.
Because that's where you'll be happy. I mean, as long as you can imbibe at work. I don't know if they're gonna have places where you can actually imbibe, but you could probably smoke up before you go to work. Maybe take some edibles on break. I mean, you need a job where,
Yeah, I got a friend that works at a dispensary right now. That has a friend, like one of his friends is like part owner, and he's looking into getting me in there right now. I really didn't want to leave the gig economy, but with the COVID, like it's not doing it like it was before. Like I was doing Lyft, Postmates, and I was picking up scooters, and I mean, oh my God, I was doing good. I was doing fucking good.
What were you making a day?
Probably 150 to 250.
Yeah, I mean, to make 250, to make 240 on Uber, you have to drive for 12 hours at $20 an hour. Now remember, there's gas and tolls, and you got pee. So I think the gig economy is tough.
Have you picked up the scooters? Have you done the scooters?
No.
Yeah, you just pick up scooters at night, charge them, and then go drop them off in the morning, and you get paid like anywhere from $3 to $9 a scooter. So typically, I have like enough charging stations for 18 scooters. So if I go pick up 18 scooters and then drop them off, like I'll make about $100. Well, I'd say I'll be on like $80 if I get all my scooter spots filled up. I'll make about $80, and then I'm only working for like 45 minutes picking them up and then 45 minutes putting them out. So that's like an hour and a half of work to make $80, and then you just got to wait for them to charge, and then you can write off your electric bill because you're charging scooters. Like it's a lot of shit.
Wait a minute. Do you charge scooters at your home?
Yeah, you charge scooters at home, bro.
I never even heard of that. What's the app and what's the company?
Lime is one of them. Uber actually has scooters. Lyft has scooters now, and the ones that I do are the Bird scooters. I do Bird. I'm brand loyal. Like sometimes my OCD really fucks me over. The only reason I don't do Uber is because I'm brand loyal. So I'll only do Lyft, and I'll only do Postmates. So I only do one of each one, which is everybody thinks I'm stupid, but it's really just my OCD.
That's really interesting. Yeah, no,
mental issues are real.
We want to hear your mental issues,
dude. We're doing some therapy.
Yeah, we're getting out.
Frat boys, they're always indoctrinated into some weird funky shit. Frat boys getting involved with all sorts of late night, midnight dares. Here we go. Who's listening and who cares?
We're all in a cult. Oh, I lost you. Yes, for all the cults. That is true. Let's play some. We got 9+ messages. Here come the messages.
Open the gates and let the women flood the comment section. Open the gates. It's important for our voices to be heard. I'm back to my man voice. Let the ladies speak. And I'm on the peak of manifest destiny. Oh, the irony.
Fucking Twangy he's so valuable to the show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, guys. We need to take this to another level, right? We need to go to Apple Podcasts or we need to go to Spotify. I don't know if you guys already got Spotify going, but we could do a real pod, you know what I mean? And my wife's just about to jump on here. She's a pretty good talker, so you know what I mean? We've had the life experience. You know, I got a fight coming up. Shit's going to be good. But you know what I mean? I was here on this morning when ComedyVampire, he had his wife and his girlfriend on here, bro. I was laughing so hard at 7 o'clock this morning. That shit made me laugh. Yo, my wife was mad. She's like, yo, shut the fuck up. But you know how it is.
Yeah, I definitely would like to do a show with my girlfriend. Oh, what happened? Wait, you're in and out. Are you there? Super hot, man. Yeah, so I would love to do a show with my girlfriend. It's just a matter of the timing. And that's the ideal situation, is to do a show with someone you live with. It's a lot easier than it's so hard to. That's why whenever I see Super High Man on and he's available, I try to do a show with him because it's hard to cross schedules and contact each other. But we have each other's numbers now. So let's play some messages. We got 9+. Hang in there, everybody.
Once again, this is the Commissioner of the Erectile Dysfunction Council, and we would like to say that we do not support the defamatory use of the word or the phrase soft penis.
So that's from the Soft Penis Brigade. They don't like you using the soft penis disparagingly. They're going to come at you at the opposite side and tell you why the penis is so powerful. The Lord's penis.
I don't know what fight you're talking about, but looks like it's gonna be a good one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Pass the flan. If not, shepherd's pie will do for some people. Oh, here we go. The sheeple talks about politics and vaccines or assholes. Welcome to Stereo. To the lady who's been here 3 days. This is my 45th day and I'm going insane.
All right, I'm back.
Where'd you go, bro?
I had to give my wife some kisses.
Aw.
I missed her. I like giving her kisses. So now I'm gonna smoke this bowl, and I got my Twangy on. Oh, I'm ready to get back out here and fucking drive.
You got to go back and drive.
Oh yeah. You know, post Christmas, it's time to make some money. So what did I miss? I know I missed some stuff.
Nah. Twangy and Tybo just chimed in. That's it. You're
nice.
Let's play some messages. We got 9 messages.
For High Man, you can manage me and I'll manage you. And then we could also post-manage ComedyVampire. And thank you, ANARCHYBURGER, for the ad on Instagrams. Oh, it's no longer Christmas, but we're expecting the new year. 2021, let's get 2020's ass.
Hey, it's gonna be 2021 and Twangy won this winning song. The winning song. Tiger Blood.
Twangy is so valuable for the show because he gives you a little chance to take a break. He gives you a break, a breather.
I love it.
5 hours and 37 minutes of this crazy talk. And we went from masturbating in libraries and finding Howard Stern's book and It changed the life of Mr. Super High Man, and now we also know Comedy Vampire is a man full of experience and wisdom who recently got into Robin Hood. And asshole eating is another theme in here. Woohoo, 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 kumbaya and namaste, motherfuckers.
Yes. Yes.
You gotta
Kumbaya namaste, motherfuckers.
see if it's a
Now
three.
look.
Yo, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, it's very important. The people that may not have been in here earlier, the CDC this morning just said that to boost your immune system, you need to eat ass at least once a day minimum.
Here to say,
it's so healthy. It's so healthy, and
please do not take that as advice. If you can,
Yo, guys, you hear about the
Why you gotta-
UFC court date they got? They're getting sued, and this court might shut down UFC. I just read it on YouTube last night. I'm not sure, but I know you guys know the podcast. But you got to fucking think, right? Like Dana White, he looks like he's on coke this year. He's all red-faced and shit. And I know he's just a manager running that shit, general manager, right? But you know what I mean? It's fucked up, the shit. If they take out UFC, bro, then it's gonna give an option for all us guys trying to start something, right? I'm trying to start some backyard MMA shit, but it would do it anyways, you know what I mean? I don't know why, but I heard UFC but might be getting taken out. So I don't know, guys.
Wow. If UFC goes down, right? I think that what happens is you have NFL owners, NHL owners, NBA owners, Major League Baseball owners, all come together and create a new National Fighting League. No, you can't do that's NFL. National Fighting Kumite. Yes, National Fighting Kumite, the NFC. And then people will get like better contracts, but it'll be more like showman style. It'll be more like WWE showman style, but the fights will be more brutal. There'll be weapons optional. And yeah, we're moving back into gladiator days. And then with like technology, if people get hurt, like they'll have like the best medical technology. They'll be able to repair arms and shit. Like I'm looking forward to this new kumite that they're gonna create.
But that's the other thing, bro. You don't even need humans to fight anymore. That's why we're getting to that place where it's virtual and no one actually has to get
No. That's the one thing no. Bro, if the robots are doing all the work, people are not going to have shit to do. Watching other people kill each other is literally going to be the best pastime. It is literally going to be the best pastime, dude. Yeah. Think about Rome.
You're 100% right. That's exactly what it's.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna. We're gonna be slaves to the robots, and we're gonna fight for our lives, just like gladiators.
You want the robots to take over, man. The robots aren't taking over. Like I feel like there's two versions of the robot future. There's a Star Trek version where we are smart enough to keep the robots in fucking check and we don't let them get out of control and all willy-nilly. And then there's like every other idea of like artificial intelligence. I think that the only one that is correct is the Star Trek Next Generation version.
Look, you have your ass eating obsession, and I have my robot obsession, and I don't hate you for your ass eating.
Okay, fine. The robots will be our fucking slave masters.
Totally mad respect, Super High Man. I get you, bro. That's the same way I feel about Dana White right now. I don't know what to fucking think. He's kicking people out. He's letting people back in. He's fucking got a lawsuit against him. He might be shut down in the UFC. I don't know what to think, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
man.
I'm not aware of that lawsuit. That might be That might be breaking news. Tybo might be breaking some news.
I'm about to look it up.
Yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of the UFC, and I didn't hear anything about that lawsuit. So I'm definitely going to investigate that when I get the chance.